Hey there, I'm James, coffee educator here at Driftaway. Welcome to Coffee Stories. So right now I'm brewing the fruity profile on a Chemex. This is a blend of 3 coffees, the Kenya Kirinyaga, the Ethiopia Sidamo, and the Burundi Nkanda. So since the start of Driftaway, we've offered 4 main flavor profiles as single origin coffees. And this is so we could tell you the flavor and the backgrounds and the information of coffee regions from around the world in a simple way. This month, though, and only this month, we're shaking things up a bit and offering profiles as blends. So instead of picking a single coffee that comes as close as possible to each flavor profile, we're blending different coffees together. Some of them are familiar favorites you might recognize, and some of them are new. We started by picking some of our favorite coffees from the past few months. We brainstormed at the cupping table, tasting them again and again to develop blends for each profile. And if there was a flavor we thought was missing, then we searched out new coffees to feature. This process takes a lot of planning and roasting work to pull off. So when we decided we wanted to do this, we picked 1 month to just go for it. And that's this month. It's been super fun for our roasting and quality control team to meet up and taste a lot of different coffees and come up with different combinations of all of them with the goal, of course, of creating the best fruity, classic, balanced, or bold flavor profiles that we can imagine. And by the way, for this fruity profile, the Kenya Kirinyaga Baragwi is the new one that we chose, and we'll be featuring it as a single origin later in the year. So in putting together this blend, we looked for fruit-forward coffees that give us crisp, mouth-watering acidity. All 3 of the coffees we chose are fruity and bright, but each adds something different to the blend, like the Kenya Kirinyaga, for instance, is from the Gachimi processing station, which is what they call them factories in Kenya. And Gachimi has about 1,200 contributing members. And it's one of 12 factories that make up the local cooperative society, Baragwi. And so this coffee, in terms of what it gives to the blend, has a really crisp acidity and lots of fresh fruit and caramel. And so it was a great coffee to kind of begin putting the blend together to start. And next we have the Ethiopia Sidamo, and you may remember it as the Layu Natural. It's a collection of coffees from 35 different farmers, and they all brought their coffee to the Nansibo washing station, which is owned by Turewaji. And we call the Raro Nansibo a washing station, but this is actually a naturally processed coffee. Naturally processed coffees have a ton of fruit flavor. So this brings even more fruit notes to the blend, like blueberry, and it rounds it out too with some deep syrupy sweetness. The last part of the blend is the Burundi Nkanda, which was grown by farmers in the Kamira community. And Nkanda, and around the Nikira community, and the coffee was processed at the Nkanda washing station. In Burundi, they're called washing stations. In Kenya, they're called factories, but same situation. And so the farmers all have kind of a smaller amount of land that they're farming on. They bring their coffees to this processing station, this washing station, and the washing station actually has coffees from a lot of different kind of more than just Kamira, more than just that community. And what they did was they separated the Kamira coffee because it had some really interesting flavors, and they decided to just kind of keep it separate all the way along through processing so that we could sell this coffee just as it was, which we did a couple months ago. But in any case, what does it give to the blend? It has an amazing kind of florality. It has a really nice crispness, and it also has some really nice milk chocolate notes too. So this has been, as I continue to brew this coffee and smell the aroma as I'm brewing it, I can't wait to taste it. This has been the fruity profile for this month of September/October. Coffee starts roasting September 9th. It ends on October 6th. And you can find out more information about this coffee by going to driftaway.coffee/KSN. Oh, and what I forgot to say too, the official tasting notes for this coffee that we have are blueberry, caramel, and milk chocolate. So again, you can go to driftaway.coffee/KSN to find out more information. And thanks for watching. I'll see you next month.